Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Liatul Tafiani. People usually call me Vivian. Uh, and now I want to make a video to answer question of final exam second language acquisition from Mr. Amir. The first answer for me. Factors that make the language environment effective for an ESL lesson. The first is cultural relevance. The movie about a high school football player is relatable to high school students, helping them connect the language to familiar terms. Visual and contextual support. Movies provide visual cues that help students understand dialogues and situations even if their English proficiency is low. And the third is engagement and motivation. Watching a movie can be entertaining and motivating, encouraging students to actively participate in learning English. Point B. Should students discuss the movie afterward? My answer is yes. The teacher should have students discuss the movie because it promotes language use meaningful in a meaningful context. Discussion activities allow students to practice speaking, enhance vocabulary, and improve listening skill. Additionally, it encourages critical thinking and helps students express their opinions, building confidence in using the language. The second answer for me is a language necessarily friends in the language they write a grammar for. My answer is not necessarily. While a linguist studying a language may gain intensive knowledge about its structure, rules, and patterns, fluency requires practical, consistent use of the language in real-life context. In real-life context, some linguists focus on the theoretical aspect without acquiring conversational proficiency. And the third question, situation where an L2 learner might use L1 structure. Point A, adult. 3 years in L2 country, reading aloud. Less likely. Reading aloud involves deciding written text, often relying on learned L2 rules rather than L1 structures. Point B, child. 3 years in L2 country, reading aloud. Unlikely. Children tend to internalize L2 structures more naturally over time, especially if they are immersed in an L2 environment. Point C. Indonesian tourists in English for the first time. Very likely. My answer is very likely. A tourist unfamiliar with the L2 will heavily rely on L1 structures to form basic sentence or express themselves. And point D, adult. 1 year in host country conversing at a party. Somewhat likely, while the adult may have started acquiring L2 fluency. They might still default to L1 structures when struggle with L2 experience. Point E, child playing with L2 speaking friends. Unlikely. Children immersed in L2 environments often adapt quickly and rely on L1 structures in casual, repetitive, interactive, and point F. University student Point F. University student taking an L2 test. Likely under the pressure of a test, student may fall back on L1 structures when unsure about L1 grammar or vocabulary. And number 4, most beneficial dialogues and justification. 1A. Greeting, essential for establishing social interactions and basic communication in any context. Point B. Asking yes or no question, crucial for seeking information and clarifying understanding in various situations. And point D. Expressing epilogues. Point D. Expressing apologies, important for maintaining politeness and repairing communication in social and professional context and professional context. Point E. Expressing gratitude helps build positive interaction and is culturally significant in many contexts. H. Point G. Making interaction necessary for socializing and forming connection, especially is new environment. And that's all for me. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.